What's going on, everybody? This is Jeff with Altcoin Buzz. So today we're going to make a video to show you guys how I do my record keeping for my transactions. Since most of these exchanges don't actually have the convenience that some of these stock market applications that we use or trading platforms like, I don't know, Merrill Edge or Scottrade, you know how much fiat you've invested and how much fiat you have, you know. You can basically tell if you bought in at that price, you know what your value is. Because most of these exchanges don't currently have that, we have to use these record keepings. Sure, some of them are close to having that kind of functionality, but not all of them have it, especially not Bittrex. And I don't even really think Binance does. I mean, they tell you how much is in your account, but you don't know how much you invested in fiat into it. It's all in Satoshi. So if you're trying to calculate in fiat, which most of us are trying to do, I think, but some of you guys are actually calculating in Satoshi because you're like, fiat's done. I'm not ever doing fiat anymore. But for those of you who are looking to do fiat calculate or understand how much fiat you have into it, here's what I do. So you're going to need to create a tab called date, currency, quantity, price per coin, total, and notes. Notes are very important because you're gonna find as months go by, you're gonna need this. So let's just say that back in October, so let's say today is October 10th, 2017, right? Which it's not, but let's say it was. So then let's say I bought Bitcoin, right? And I bought, well, back then, how much was Bitcoin? I don't know, maybe let's say I bought one full Bitcoin on October 10th. Let's go to historical screenshots, right? So we'll go to historical snapshots from 2017, October 10. All right, October 10. Wait. 8. So I can only get it from October 8th. So we'll just change the date here, October 8th, because I don't know where I can get the 10. I do know I can get the 8th. All right, so let's say I bought it that day, right? Now, obviously, the price could have fluctuated, so I would need a more accurate time for when I actually bought it. So because the price could fluctuate off and on throughout the time, right? So let's just say I bought it at this time this historical snapshot was taken. So I'd write, let's say I bought one full Bitcoin, right? So I bought BTC, quantity 1, price per coin. Now, what is the price per coin in fiat? So it is 4,438, right? So let's go ahead and put that in there. Okay. If I don't want to make it clickable, it depends on what spreadsheet you use, and you don't have to use this one, but I think I can break the link there by just going like that, right? Oh. Unlink. And then if I wanted to change it to black, I can. If I wanted to remove the underline, I can. Where do I remove the underline? Well, I don't think that's important, and I don't want to spend too much time on it, especially if I can't find it right off the bat. So it's not important right now. But anyways, and then I bought how much money I put in. So let's just say because Coinbase charges a lot of fees, it ended up being $44.10, right? So there you go. Now, if I wanted to make this whole line, make sure it propagates in currency, in dollars, I can do that, right? If I click on that, okay, if I click on this, and if I unclick, it should remove it, but it looks like it's not, so, because I don't want that to be there. So I can undo it. There you go. And I think to undo it, it's Control Z on your keyboard if you're trying to undo a command. Now, I would say purchased on Coinbase. Okay, so on this line here, I have my date, I have my currency that I bought, I have how much. If it was a fraction of a Bitcoin, let's just say it was, I don't know, 0.56324 of a Bitcoin, then I'd put that. And I'd put how much the price per coin was, but this dollar amount would change, right? But in this case, because we're using the example of 1, I'll just put 1. But I would include a fraction. It doesn't have to be a whole number. So Notice this is not complete because I'm now going to exchange the BTC. So on that same day, I'm going to go 10/8/17, and I'm going to invest in IOTA. Oh, why did that not fill? Can someone? Let's try ADA. Huh, for some reason it's not taking that. What is going on here? Let me try and clear. Let's just remove this whole line and see if that, delete row, right? All right, let's try this one more time. Let me just see if it, yeah, okay, it'll work. That's weird, glitch. So we'll do IOTA, right? And then let's say I bought, let's say I bought 1,000 of these IOTAs, right? And so I would say, so let's see what the historical snapshot is on IOTA. At that time it was 53 cents, right? So 0.53. Now I don't know how much that adds up to, but I could use a calculator to see, and it would put me at around about, oh man, I don't even want to try and do the math on that. I think it's around about $650, but don't quote me on it. I usually just leave that empty because the thing I need to know is how much I injected in fiat into the market, right? But if you wanted to try to calculate that, you could. So then I would say purchased on Coinbase, sent to Binance to buy IOTA. But because I'm not done, I'm going to also, with that money, I'm going to buy, I'm going to buy some Cardano. I'm going to buy 10,000 Cardano. So let's see what the historical snapshot says. Price of Cardano was. Okay, so it was 0.213. That's how much it was for, oh wait, but it's 2 cents, not 21 cents, because you want to make sure that you get it right. It's not 21 cents, it was 2 cents. So, oh, yeah. If it doesn't show up there, you can always, it'll always be here, but you'll have to click on it to view it up here, right? So, and Cardano. So on these notes here, from BTC on Coinbase. From BTC on Coinbase. Okay, so this is 2 examples, right? Now, this is let's say the next transaction that I make, I'm taking profit, because obviously you'd have probably, depending on how frequently you're transacting or doing stuff, you know, would depend on how much time you're having here. But let's just say that you don't do anything until 12:30, right? 17. And at this time, you're going to sell your IOTA. So you have 1,000 IOTA. Let's go to historical snapshots. So we go all the way back here. Let's do the 24th then. Fine. Although the 24th wouldn't have been a good day to sell because the market was low, but whatever. This is just for case in point. So 12/4, let's say 12/24, we sold our IOTA. So we sold 1,000 IOTA. So IOTA. Or no, let's just say we sold 500 of these because we're going to hold 500 for the long haul, right? So we sold 500 at 345. Sold IOTA. Now what's the next? So we're going to take this IOTA profit and we're going to turn it into Bitcoin to get Bitcoin. Okay. So one of the things I also like to do when I'm taking notes is I like to highlight every time I inject money into the market, whether it be through Coinbase or wherever, but if it's going through Coinbase or wherever you get your money from, right? You would highlight this if you wanted. Okay, so the exchange stuff you don't highlight, but every time you inject money into the market, you can highlight it so you know every time that there was a cash injection from fiat into cryptocurrency. So, and then also if you sell, you could turn this, like let's just say every time you made a sale, you made it, so you're color coding it. You can make it blue, right? Every time you sold. So you're exchanging IOTA for Bitcoin, and you can write 12/24/2017. You can say BTC. Oh, is that doing it again? That is so weird. Why does it keep doing that? So you go 12/24/17 BTC. And how much would you have gotten? Well, I don't know. I'd have to see how much I would have gotten, but let's just say, I don't know. I have no idea what it would be, but I'm just going to throw a round number out there. Let's say it was 0.345 Bitcoin, right? So say you got 0.345 Bitcoin out of it. So that's the quantity of Bitcoin you received for that sale. And then you're going to take that BTC. So you would say, let's just say Bitcoin on the 24th, based on the historical snapshot, was 14,057. Okay. So from IOTA sale, and then let's just say you took that BTC and you bought, let's say you wanted to buy something on the dip, so you went into, let's say you took out a position on although this is previous, I mean, it's kind of petty. Okay, so quant stamp, QSP, right? So say on that day you took out a position on quant stamp, so it was 12/24/17 QSP. You bought, so with that much Bitcoin, I mean, you'd be able to buy a lot of QSP at whatever this price is here. So it's at 15 cents, and I have no idea how much it was, but let's say you bought, oh man, I don't know. Let's say you bought 5,000 at 0.15. So bought with profit from IOTA sale. So you see how the notes are here to help you to understand what your transactions were, because what you do here is you go add sheet. So let's say, so that's from October. So now you're going to need so you put like, you rename this. So that's October, right? So all this actually doesn't need to be here. So let's go like this, right? So here's November. You see, you're using these tabs for your months so that you're not just running one long sheet. So you're doing December. You just kind of go like this, right? Then you got to transfer this here. This is just for the sake of tutorials right here. This is all fictitious. None of this happened. Okay, so because I put a sale here. All right, so you see I have I have historicals from all of this. And I can reference what I bought my IOTA at. So let's say that I still have 500 IOTA in April 2018, and I want to know, what did I get the IOTA at? I know that I got 1,000 at 53 cents, whatever it's trading at at that day. Then I would know that I bought it at 53 cents. So my wallet would tell me that I have 500 in there, and that those came from that. And if I go through my history, I can also see when I sold the other 500, or if I bought more, and let's say I bought more in November, I would just go to my November stats or my November record keeping to access that. So it's basically how I do this. But because I didn't put it in here in December, and I call it blockchain records, or transaction history, whatever you prefer to call it. And all of this is just an example. You don't have to do it the exact same way. The way you choose to color code it, the way you choose to annotate it, this is just a basic framework that you can copy to have this. Now, you can do this on, I think, Microsoft Excel. You can do it on Google Drive. You can do it on any cloud service that has an Excel spreadsheet. So I think Apple has one. So this is just one way to keep tabs on your record keeping, right? And also, guys, so I'm just going to put this at the end here. I did do a post here where I answered some questions about people concerned about pump and dumps. You can go on to Altcoin Buzz, to Altcoin Buzz.io on Twitter, and you can see this video where I basically show all my transaction history from the one exchange. This is where Embercoin is kept. I showed that I still have my social send, and I still have my Embercoin right there. And you can see I only bought, I sold Neblio. Okay, so what I did was I sold my Neblio to get Embercoin, and then I sold more Neblio to get this social send. And you can see here's my up-to-date balances. I have Embercoin in there, a lot of Embercoin. So hopefully that thing still keeps going. I still have a lot of social send. Still have a lot of Electronium in there. I mean, when I say a lot, I mean, it's obviously they're at 8 cents, and one of them's like well under a penny. So it's not a lot. Like, I mean, I don't even have a 0.1 Bitcoin in that exchange with that stuff, but that's just one exchange. But, and I have all that in record keeping so that I can keep tabs on it on my spreadsheet. But this is just to answer some of your guys' questions. I also, if you don't want to use Twitter, you can find the same video on Altcoin Buzz Instagram. I didn't post it on YouTube because it was just too petty of a video to post, but it was basically showing the transparency that we have with you guys, to show that we didn't just pump and dump Embercoin, we didn't just pump and dump social send, and I still am holding social send. I mean, let's see where social send is. Obviously Embercoin, I'm in the same boat you guys are in. I'm like, what's up with that? Like, when's Embercoin gonna go? But social send, I bought in at 10 cents right here, and it's still up. I mean, I'm like, how high can this thing go? Look at the market cap. Let's see Embercoin. It's up, I guess. I mean, is it up? I don't know what that means. Like, is Embercoin up? It looks low to me. I don't know. See, I'm in the same boat you guys are. I don't even know what the market cap is. So I'm in the same boat you guys are in. And then Electronium, I'm just waiting patiently with this thing. I'm like patiently waiting for this thing to go. It's just been pinned to this 8 cents, but that was like how Ripple was pinned. Like, I'm willing to hold for as long as it takes. If this thing goes to $1, I'm totally stoked. If this thing goes above $1, I'm totally stoked. But, I have to be patient. I have to wait. To go to $1, it would have to have like a $5 billion market cap, which it could. I don't know, but I'm just holding. I'm the same as you guys, man. I'm just holding. I'm in the same boat with you guys. It's not like I just say, hey, jump in the boat, and then just jump overboard and say, okay, guys, fend for yourself. I'm going to swim with the sharks out here by myself. No, I'm like, I'm going to stay on the boat with you guys, and we're in this together, and we'll see where this goes. Like I did say, though, I did finally take profit on Verge. And, that's not a pump and dump. That's just me taking profit. But I sold it at 19 cents. Now it's at 23 cents. So I held on to my Verge for a while. I mean, I saw an opportunity with Verge, being that Bitcoin was low and Verge was high. So I just said, time to fork it. And I said, and the reason is because I put that into Utrust. So I think there's a higher opportunity with Utrust bought U-Trust. Wow, see, so it didn't end up working out too bad for me. I ended up buying U-Trust at, like down at this price, and now it's at 45. It's almost doubled on me. So whereas this is up 77%, Verge is up what? See, that's why I took my profit after I waited. I held Verge for like almost a month. You know, that's once I saw that I was getting 19 times gains, I took it and I forked it into something new. I took my profits. But, you know, Verge is up 63%, but I sold at 19%, so, or 19 cents. Anyways, guys, this is how you keep records if you're looking to do something like this. And I try to stay on top of it. I actually stay on top of it. Even when I'm too lazy to do it, I still make myself do it because I need to know what my transaction history was for my records so that I can stay on top of things. All right, guys, I'll see you guys later.